Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today. And today we will be doing a card deck review of the Dark Grimoire Tarot, and this is a low Scarabeo deck, 78 cards and instructions, as well as a booklet with a description of the cards. I just received this, and well, it's not my favorite type of boxing. If you watch my videos, they easily tear, kind of flimsy. Wish the boxing, the packaging was better, but that's okay. Saw this deck a few times, thought I wanted it, then I didn't, then I wanted it, then I didn't. It was one of those things. And finally, I decided to purchase it. I bought it on Amazon. And let's take a look at the cards. I like to have a mixture of both light and dark decks. I have certain themes for certain times of the year that I use. These would be perfect for around Halloween. First of all, let's take a look at this booklet. Okay, and we have it in several languages: English, Italian, Spanish, French, Dutch, and Portuguese. Okay, it tells you about the Dark Grimoire Tarot. Okay. And then we'll go into the cards. There will be no pictures. It's just the number, the name on the card, and a very brief explanation, maybe about 4 sentences, if that. Very basic guidebook. And if you're a seasoned card reader, you won't even need this book. And if you're starting out, you might want to get other books to supplement your learning of tarot, because this isn't going to give you much. And literally, this is all of the English. The rest are in different languages, so not my favorite book. They might as well not even include something like that, but let's move on. And the cards are perfect size for me. They're nice, slender cards. Okay, I love the back. How interesting and ornate. Okay, and the card stock is all right. Okay, and these are they're just very intense cards. Let me put it that way. And let's take a look at them. Okay, we have the Fool. We have this man here in a straitjacket. And there are borders, which I'm probably going to trim. You may want to leave them on. They're really not very big borders, but to me, I find them very distracting. They're a beautiful color of teal, which is fine. Down on the bottom, you're going to have the Fool. Okay, of course, the number, and then you have the Fool in different languages. Okay. And I'm not crazy about this because it's such a dark picture, and then you have this bright border type of label down here. So maybe if this would have been a little bit darker, I don't know. Maybe it's meant to be to contrast. So we have the Fool with the Magician. Love the High Priestess. Look at that card. Is that amazing? This is one of the cards that sold me on the deck when I saw this one. We have the Empress. We're used to the Empress sitting down. This Empress is standing up. The Emperor. The Hierophant. And he looks like a typical Hierophant. The Lovers. Looks like there's a storm brewing in the background, and there's a person back here looking. I'd love to read the book on this, the actual Dark Grimoire book. I believe there was one on Amazon, I guess, that tells us the real story behind this Dark Grimoire, because I'm not familiar with it, but I'm definitely interested in learning about it. Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. We have the light shining down like the typical hermit holding the lantern. In this case, it's a lamp. The Wheel. Strength. We're used to seeing a lion, but we have this being here, this evil being, just smiling at this poor woman here. I would need strength to stand up against this big bully. The Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. Boy, is he creepy. The Tower. This is another card that sold me on the deck. Very, very interesting. I love the way the dark clouds are around the tower and the top is popping off and it's lit up down here. And wow. And this is another one. This is another card that I had seen that I really, really loved, the star. And of course, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world, the Ace of Chalices, Two of Chalices, and you're not going to see cups, okay, on these cards, okay? The only cup you're going to see is the symbol, the little key down here with the number, okay? This one either. I mean, this is a book, a diary, bound leather book. No cups here. However, you do have the water for the emotion. And in the background, we have the water here for the emotion. Three of Cups. No cups seen there, but again, we have some water back here. Okay, Four of Cups. There may be water outside. I'm not sure. Love the moon. Oh, got a jumper. And this is the Five of Cups. And there's loads of water here. Okay, Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. We have the water pouring down. Nine of Cups. And actually, he has a cup. How about that? We got 10 of Cups. Interesting, 10 of Cups. Looks like she's floating above this ravine type of waterway here. Knave of Cups. And they're going to refer to them as chalices. There's a chalice. So this would be the page, would be the knave. Then we have the Knight of Chalices. Here we go. He's on his horse, like no, he's on a unicorn. Is that a unicorn? Yeah. Or is that something strapped to this horse? I think this is something strapped to the horse. Yes, it is a horse. Okay. And he has his cup in the air. The Queen of Chalices. So yes, this is starting to look more like the cups. And the King of Chalices, the King of Cups. And then we have that book again, the mysterious book, and we go into the pentacles. You'll have a pentacle symbol and the number 1 for the ace. Two of Pentacles, and we don't see any pentacles in these pictures. Three of Pentacles, no pentacles there. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And there's such emotion on the faces. Like, look at the sadness here. And look at them in the background. They're mysterious. And look at this here. He's like doing a portrait. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and it looks like he has a pentacle in his hand. I believe that's what that is, but I'm not sure. It's very faint. And the faces on these, and look at them. Wow. Very intense energy from this deck. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and this reminds you of the Eight of Pentacles, somebody hard at work here. He's mastering his craft. Nine of Pentacles, and this woman here is walking up the long winding road to this palace type of mansion type of building. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and then we have the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So I guess the court cards are the only ones that are going to be holding the pentacles, just like the court cards were the only ones holding the cups. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Then we go on to the wands, and we see the book again. The aces have the book as their main symbol. So we have the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. And again, no wands. Wow, look at this. He's like crawling out of this tunnel on his belly, and the tunnel is like the mouth of this person here. Really interesting artwork. The Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands with a wand. And the Knight of Wands with a wand. And we have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. And there we go with that book again. The Ace of Swords. We go into the swords now. And the Two of Swords. There's a little blindfold on. He's playing a violin. We're used to the person with the crossed swords. Three of Swords. And again, we're used to like the heart with the three swords through it. There are no swords in this picture. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. That's interesting. Kind of like octopus type of human. Very interesting. Knave of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords. And you know, the pages on these cards are not young children like we're used to seeing. They're much older. I would say that this person is even beyond teenage years. Possibly an adult. Yeah. Knight of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Swords. She actually looks like a man. I like these heads down here. Wow. And then we have the King of Swords. Yeah, that actually looks like the same person. Well, her face is a little bit more feminine than his, but very, very interesting. Now, these may be quite a challenge for someone who's starting to read tarot for the first time, because you don't have the symbols on the cards, and you're not going to be able to pick up the certain things that you would in a typical Rider-Waite deck, which is much easier to learn. So these may be a challenge, but all in all, it's a very interesting deck. I'll tell you, it's a very, very dark, mysterious. I can't wait to read a book on this and find out exactly what the history is behind this dark grimoire. And let's see how these are to shuffle. Very easy to shuffle. Very nice. This will be a welcome addition to my ever-growing tarot collection. If you've enjoyed this review, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share the video, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.